Expired. The Honourable Kate Wilkinson.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and thank you for the opportunity to contribute in this general debate this afternoon. Isn't it interesting, Mr Speaker, that the opposition speakers, what their chosen topics of debate were? The Green leader seems to be demonstrating paranoia about privacy. Is that really the most important issue facing New Zealand today? The Greens' privacy issues, and whether somebody is snooping on them or eavesdropping. Then the next leader of the other opposition party, well, one of the leaders, spent his whole 5-minute contribution talking about personalities. Not one skerrit of substantial argument in his contribution. It was all about personalities, perceived and imagined scandals. Mr Speaker, is that really what is important to New Zealand and New Zealand's economy? Is that really what we should be focusing on? Because, Mr Speaker, on this side of the House, we want to focus on the issues that matter. We want to focus on policies that will help New Zealand, and we want to focus on policies that will help New Zealanders to help our economy grow and to make the boat go faster. Mr Speaker, this week is one of the most important weeks, I believe, in the calendar of our agricultural industry in New Zealand. We have the Field Days this week. It's the largest agricultural event in the Southern Hemisphere. And it is important, I think, and timely to remember actually that huge importance and impact of the primary industries to our economy. We've already heard that the industry is worth, in exports alone, something like $30 billion. It's not the sunset industry that the Labour Party predicted. In fact, as my colleague Mr Woodhouse, the Minister Woodhouse, has already elucidated, it doesn't appear that they've got a rural bone in any of their members over there on the other side of the fence. Mr Speaker, this is a very significant week for New Zealand primary industries, and I'd have to say we should be proud of our farmers, of our primary industry contributors. I believe that we have some of the best farmers in the world, and I believe that we need policies, which we are delivering on. We need policies to support those farmers. We need to support those farmers just as they support our economy, and we've already seen the huge contribution that they make to our economy. Mr Speaker, this week we've also announced the 3-year anniversary of the Primary Growth Partnership. That growth partnership is about investing in research, investing in innovation, boosting productivity in our farming, forestry and food sectors, and it's about making our contributors in those industries the best in the world and world-leading. So far, Mr Speaker, we've heard that government and industry have committed $658 million in 13 projects alone. And, Mr Speaker, I commend the booklet that has been produced by MPI because some of these projects are absolutely mind-boggling. Mr Speaker, with one of them, $85 million of PGP funding and $86 million of industry funding to transform the dairy value chain. Now, the policy of the opposition is to put a cap on cows. Now, Mr Speaker, that is not going to grow our economy, but actually investing in our farmers will grow the economy. We do have that vision of doubling those exports by 2025. Mr Speaker, this economy would be in a sad, sorry state if it wasn't for our primary industry, if it wasn't for our exports to China and other countries. Mr Speaker, we would not be able to pay for the world-class education, health and social welfare systems that we have in place. Mr Speaker, some of these projects are absolutely fantastic. We're investing, Mr Speaker, $15 million in the merino wool industry. And the industry farming funding of that is $21 million, sir. Mr Speaker, this is not just about government throwing money at research and innovation. It's about the industry itself participating and put their money where their mouth is. It's about them investing in their own future. Mr Speaker, there are a variety of projects in that PGP program. One of them including worker safety in forestry, the steepland harvesting, which I think has already been mentioned. Mr Speaker, National is delivering for the rural economy, for the rural sector. It's about time the other side of the House realised that we need our farmers.
Speaker.
Honourable Bill Goss.
Mr. Speaker, ask any farmer